Ghostly greetings, and you're hollering at your boy Prue. We're coming at you with part 2 of my Wiccan book reviews. Books I own, not reviews. Screw it. Let's get into it. Okay, this one's going to be a lot smaller than my first one, because a lot of the stuff I had in the pile was just like historical stuff on the Salem witch trials, which I do actually have quite a bit of that too. All right, I'm adjusting the thing. All right, so first up, we got the big blue book, the Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. This is, if you noticed in part 1, I had the big red book. I refer to this as the big blue book. And that's part of my Wiccan book collection, is the blue book and the red book. And I want a green one. It's called the Green Witch. And that would be lovely to have. But, there we go. There we go. That's that. I've never read that. Never even... In fact, this is the most I've ever looked at this one, because I just never have. It's too big. So she said, oh, okay, cool. Oh, good. Okay, well, like I said, a lot of that pile was this. But while we're here, Witch Hunt, The Mysteries of the Salem Witch Trials. Yep, that's in there. Yeah, I knew there'd be one. I have a lot of historical stuff. I don't watch a lot of television. Timmy from Lost Cunningham and his lovely wife tagged me in the Get to Know the Community tag, and they don't watch TV either. So good on you guys, because I also am dumb in the ignorance of the screen. I am not a TV guru. I consider myself dumb in the TV fashion. People come up to me at work all the time, oh, did you watch this? Usually no. I'm like 5 years behind. I just started Hannibal. Yeah, so there we go. All right, this one is the only astrology book you'll ever need. I hope this is true, because it's the only one I own. Yay, look at me. However, there is some baller artwork. I have flipped through this and tried to cast my chart. I don't know how to do it, and this is a lot of stuff to figure out how to cast a chart. I'm an Aries. I'm a Gryffindor. I don't see these being true. The Aries and Gryffindor are headstrong and rushing in. I imagine myself as a nice, quiet Hufflepuff who just wants to sit by the kitchen and eat snacks. Weirdly enough, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. But if I had to pick one, it'd be Hufflepuff. I'm just... not a huge Harry Potter guy. I've seen the movies. I've read all 8 books. But at the end of the day, whenever you're looking at your favorite series or whatever, Harry Potter, not on the top 20. Maybe in the top 50, but if so, it's like 50. Nothing against anyone who isn't into Harry Potter. Harry Potter's great. It got a lot younger generation into reading. It basically made a new genre called YA. I know YA was around before, but that one made so much money. Every company made a YA genre book after that. So I know some books that were actually not YA were then moved to be considered YA just so they can sell with the YA stuff like Harry Potter. I think it kept borders open for a couple extra years. But there you go. Okay, this one you're all going to love. I love it because this is how I feel sometimes. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Wicca and Witchcraft. Yes! I forgot I had this. It's the 3rd edition, which is the best edition of Dungeons & Dragons. So, that makes sense. Magical Ethics. See, this is about where I'm at in my Wicca training, is this book here. I'm literally out of the shelf at Walmart, picking up a book at Barnes & Noble. Other than that, not a whole lot. I like this. I like the Complete Idiot's Guide. And it's funny, because in the first book haul, I had a pentagram book that looked like this. I don't remember which one. And now it's on the cover of that. Yeah, that's beginner. That's training wheels right there. All right, these next two kind of go together. To Ride a Silver Broomstick, Silver Raven Wolf, and To Stir a Magic Cauldron, A Witch's Guide to Casting and Conjuring. I don't know what this one's for, but the Magical Cauldron. There's a girl with a white cat. See, I love all cats. My kitties are the best, but that one's that's a cute cat too, though. That's a cute cat too, though. Right. Down to the final 3. Woo! We did it. We did it. Okay. A little book of Candle Magic. You can see it's actually a very small book. It's rather thin. This one I have looked over, and I have done one candle burning thing to clear my house of evil. I used to think my old apartment was haunted. Not actually like haunted, like as in creepy, but everyone told me when they come over, they felt my house was, they felt like every time we're over here, we feel like we're being watched. And that always rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm like, they may have just said it because they knew it bothered me. And I'm like, there ain't nothing watching you. There ain't nothing here. We're not on webcams. We're nothing. They always said they felt like they were being watched the whole time. It's creepy, ain't it? All right, dropped one. Sorry. All right. Animal Magic by DJ Conway. The art of recognizing and working with your familiar. That's cool. My question for this video is, if you have an animal spirit, familiar thing, what is it? And if you don't have one, what do you think it would be? And, hypothetical, if you have one, and it's not what you want, what would you want it to be? I don't know how else to say it. But I feel like my animal spirit is indeed a shark, because I don't sleep a lot and I eat all the time. Sharks. Fucking Sharknado right here. All right, the last one. None of these are in order, so don't think I'm going to whip out something fancy, because I ain't whipping nothing out for y'all in this video. The Instant Tarot Reader. I have never read tarot. I know a little bit about it, but this is some stuff for each of the cards in the tarot. I think this came with a deck, but I bought it used, so I did not get the deck. All right, that's it. That is my Wiccan book collection. I know you're all thinking, Prue, that wasn't very good. This video was not your best. And I'm like, I know, I get it. And it's nothing against anybody. It's just, I don't want to offend anyone with saying Wiccan stuff. As we all know, the internet can be a good breeding ground for hate. But I also don't want to upset anyone with my ignorance of the Wiccan things. I'm just a guy who finds it as a fancy hobby, who enjoys studying it, and I love the historical element of it more than the practicing element that it is regarded in. But that being said, though, it's been your boy Prue. Stay creepy.